Liu Kang made this work because he had a vision to create a new art style in Malaya, one that celebrates the various cultures and identities of different communities living there, one that strove for independence from the British. These communities include the Malayan people, who have lived in these lands for many centuries, and the Chinese traders, scholars and artists, who have had artistic training in China and Europe. The Malayan region is also known as a trading hub where East meets West. Liu Kang wanted to create a new art style based on the union of Malayan subject matter, painted in Eastern styles and Western styles. In this artwork, the subject matter is a Balinese woman against a tropical scenery, one that reflects the Malayan landscapes. The white outlines reflect the batik style, where motifs are also outlined in white. The swift calligraphic brushwork hints at Chinese ink painting styles, where ink masters are known to use their strokes to capture the essence of their chosen subject matter. The composition adopts the Western triangular arrangement, and the color scheme mirrors the Western Fauvist style. Clearly, this is one of Liu Kang's many attempts to unify the various cultures together to form a new art style fitting for the new Malayan identity. By pioneering a new and unique art style just for Malaya, Liu Kang hoped to unite the region through art, and send a strong signal that the Malayan community can be independent from their British colonial masters, and chart their own progress into a bright future.
Liu Kang also made this work because he had a strong desire to modernize traditional Chinese art. In the 1800s, the Chinese civilization was overpowered by the Western world. This defeat may have influenced Liu Kang to creatively elevate Chinese art to be on par with the West. He did this by appropriating modern Western art styles such as post-impressionism and Fauvism in his artworks, fusing them with traditional Chinese ink techniques. He also mimicked a Western post-impressionist painter, Paul Gauguin, by embarking on a trip to tropical Bali to gain new inspiration. Together with 5 other artists who had similar intentions, Liu Kang was greeted with rich Balinese visual sources, such as intricately decorated temples, Balinese people in traditional clothing, and tropical fruits of bright exotic colors. He started painting these new subject matter in an attempt to capture the beautiful idyllic scenery using expressive, spontaneous and broad-sweeping brushwork. His techniques were relaxed but steady, reflecting the thoughts and feelings of the people living in the tropics. This was one of the paintings that he made on his trip. He was painting his artist friend who was painting one of the Balinese women that they met, in a style that combines Malayan batik art, Western Fauvist style and the Chinese ink painting techniques. Through this trip, he successfully elevated the Chinese art style by fusing Western styles to depict tropical subject matter, thus successfully innovating a new art style. In the 1990s, this style was acknowledged by Singaporeans to be a national pioneer art style.